Hello viewers. Imagine that you are a resident of a world in which people live in harmony with one another and trust one another, where there is political stability and low crime rates as the norm, and where you are able to walk through the streets at night without being concerned about your safety. This is the world you would like to live in. On the other hand, this is not a utopia. There are places in the real world that are comparable to this. In the context of our turbulent and ever-changing world, there are certain nations that are able to keep a high level of safety and stability, thereby transforming themselves into genuine havens of peace. These nations are able to do this because they are able to maintain consistency and safety. These nations are able to accomplish this because they are dedicated to preserving peace in their respective regions. We will once again be given the extraordinary opportunity to investigate the top 10 countries in terms of safety when the Global Peace Index is published in the year 2024. This will be the case for the second time. Every single one of these countries has its own special collection of mysteries and honors to brag about, and it is safe to say that this is the case. That is, to what extent does the level of safety in the nations depend on the factors that are being discussed? What are the factors that contribute to the influence that safety has on tourism? What kinds of strategies are utilized in order to maintain a high level of security? The following is going to provide you with a deeper comprehension of this. I cannot emphasize enough how vital it is for you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell icon. I cannot stress your importance enough. I would like to extend an invitation to you to accompany me on this exhilarating journey as we make our way through the regions of our planet that are considered to be the safest. We are going to work together to figure out what it is about these areas that makes them so fascinating and appealing potential places to call home. With a score of 1.11 on the World Index, in addition to being one of the safest places in the world, Iceland is a country that is well known for the breathtaking natural beauty that it possesses. It is also widely acknowledged on a global scale that Iceland is a safe country. Iceland is located in the southeastern region of the Atlantic Ocean that is surrounded by the ocean. As a result of the extraordinary natural landscapes that this island possesses, it is a well-liked destination for tourists. Some of the geysers, glaciers, and active volcanoes that can be found on this island are quite impressive. Additionally, well known for its high standard of living, low crime rates, and well-developed social system, Iceland is a socially developed country. It is because of all of these things that Iceland has earned its reputation. There is a significant factor that highlights the country's dedication to maintaining peaceful relations with its neighbors, and that is the fact that the country does not have a permanent army. This attribute is a significant factor that highlights the country's dedication. One of the factors that contributes to the social harmony and secure interpersonal relationships that are present in the population is the high level of trust that exists among its population. This is one of the factors that contributes to the population at large. According to the World Index, New Zealand is ranked 127th out of all countries as a result of its breathtaking natural landscapes, which include mountains, beaches, and a variety of flora and fauna that are not found anywhere else. New Zealand, which is located in the southwestern Pacific Ocean, is ranked second on the list of the countries that are considered to be the safest. This is because New Zealand is home to a diverse collection of flora and fauna that cannot be found anywhere else in the world or anywhere else in the world. New Zealand is distinguished by its peaceful political climate and low rate of violent crime, in addition to the breathtaking natural scenery that it possesses. New Zealand is also known for its picturesque landscapes. It is through the nation's efforts to promote social equality and inclusiveness that it makes a contribution to the development of a society that is cohesive and secure. A further enhancement of its appeal as a secure and desirable location to live and visit is the fact that it is committed to the preservation of the environment and the promotion of sustainable development. Living and visiting this location is both safe and desirable. In terms of the World Index, Ireland has a score of 1.29, and when it comes to safety rankings on a global scale, Ireland is ranked third for the best in the world. It is well known on the international stage that this country is renowned for its verdant landscapes, extensive cultural heritage, and warm and welcoming hospitality. It is largely due to the low levels of violence and political instability that the country experiences that it has earned the reputation of being a safe haven on the international stage. It is possible to guarantee that they will actively participate in international peacekeeping missions and make a commitment to democratic values in order to guarantee that stability and security will continue to be established. In recent years, Ireland has made significant strides toward advancing social justice and equality, which has contributed to the country's reputation as a peaceful and harmonious society. These strides have contributed to Ireland's reputation as a peaceful world. These advancements are a direct result of the efforts that have been made by the nation. On the World Index, Austria is ranked at 1.296, marking its position. Global Peace Index ranking 1.296. Austria, with its illustrious cultural heritage and high standard of living, holds a prestigious position on the Global Peace Index. Ranked just slightly behind Ireland, Austria exemplifies stability and security, making it a highly attractive destination for both residents and visitors. The capital city of Vienna consistently ranks among the most livable cities in the world. This accolade is attributed to its secure environment, vibrant cultural scene, and efficient public services. Vienna is a city where modernity meets tradition, offering a high quality of life that attracts people from all over the globe. Low crime rates and stable social environment. Austria's low crime rates are a testament to its effective law enforcement and social policies. The country's stable social environment ensures that residents enjoy a sense of security and well-being. This stability is a key factor in Austria's high ranking on the Global Peace Index. Austria is a treasure trove of cultural riches. It is the birthplace of many classical music greats, including Mozart, Beethoven, and Strauss. The nation's cultural scene is vibrant, with numerous festivals, museums, and theaters that celebrate its artistic heritage. Combined with a high standard of living, Austria offers a balanced and enriching lifestyle. Austria boasts a strong education system, with numerous universities and research institutions that are internationally recognized. The focus on education and research fosters innovation and economic growth, ensuring that Austria remains competitive on the global stage. Denmark is ranked 5th on the World Index, with a score of 1.3. Within the context of the Scandinavian culture, Denmark is a shining example of the values and welfare that are associated with the culture. The fact that it is currently ranked 5th in the global safety rankings makes it an excellent example. Furthermore, Denmark is characterized by low crime rates, high levels of trust among its citizens, and a political system that is consistently stable. These characteristics are in addition to the progressive social policies that Denmark has in place. Every one of these elements contributes to the favorable social environment that exists in Denmark. The commitment to human rights, social inclusivity, and environmental sustainability resulted in a significant improvement in the overall safety and well-being of the nation. Within the context of the aforementioned objectives, this commitment constitutes a significant contribution. The city of Copenhagen, which serves as the capital of Denmark, is a well-liked tourist destination not only because of its contemporary allure, but also because of the historical allure that it possesses. This is because it exemplifies how the ancient world and the modern world can be harmoniously integrated into one another without conflict. There is a position for Portugal on the World Index that is 1.301. Portugal holds the 6th spot on the list of countries that are regarded as being the safest in the entire world. It is because of the country's long and illustrious history, as well as its sun-kissed beaches and picturesque landscapes, that this is the case. It is possible for the nation to provide its citizens with a quality of life that is extremely satisfying. This is made possible by a number of factors, including low crime rates, a political environment that is stable, and a social welfare system that is particularly robust. As a consequence of the nation's capacity to provide for its citizens, this has come about through the active promotion of issues such as human rights, inclusivity, and environmental conservation. The government of Portugal is committed to the development of a society that is not only prosperous, but also peaceful. The Portuguese government's policy reflects this commitment, which is reflected in the policy. It is Portugal's thriving cultural scene, its mouthwatering cuisine, and its climate, which is influenced by the Mediterranean, that all contribute to the country's overall image as a safe and welcoming destination for living and visiting. This image is strengthened by the fact that Portugal is a country that is known for its warm hospitality. In accordance with the World Index, the Czech Republic is positioned at the 316 position. It is common knowledge that the Czech Republic, which is located in the middle of Europe, is renowned for its Gothic architecture, towns that date back to the Middle Ages, and its extensive cultural heritage. This is a fact that is widely acknowledged. A low crime rate and a stable political landscape make it a popular destination for tourists who are looking for experiences that are both safe and culturally enriching during their vacations. This is because of the fact that it is a popular destination. The reason for this is that the political landscape of the country is relatively stable. Due to the fact that it is both attractive and secure, as well as having a flourishing cultural scene, Prague, the city that serves as the capital of the Czech Republic, has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A reason for this designation is that Prague has a flourishing cultural scene. In order to further solidify its reputation as a stronghold of stability and security in Europe, the Czech Republic is able to actively participate in international peace efforts, and by committing to democratic principles. This allows the Czech Republic to further solidify its reputation. Because of this, the Czech Republic is able to further strengthen its reputation worldwide. On the World Index, Slovenia is measured at 1.318, which is its value. Tourists have the opportunity to experience unforgettable alpine landscapes, castles that date back to the Middle Ages, and a cultural tapestry that is deeply rooted in diversity in the country of Slovenia, which is one of the countries that can be found in Central Europe and is relatively small but enchanting. There is a connection between the dedication to democratic principles and the protection of the environment, which ultimately contributes to the low crime rates that have been maintained over time and the high levels of social stability that have been achieved. In order to ensure that its society is peaceful and welcoming to people from a wide variety of backgrounds, Slovenia actively participates in international peacekeeping missions and works to promote social inclusivity. This gives Slovenia the ability to guarantee that its society is peaceful. It is a living example of how historical allure and contemporary conveniences can coexist in a way that is pleasing to the eye. The city of Ljubljana, which serves as the capital of Slovenia, is a city that exemplifies this concept. There is a hidden gem that tourists who are looking for a natural environment that is both safe and beautiful should consider visiting Slovenia. Slovenia is a country that is worth considering. Within the context of the World Index, Singapore holds the position of 1.33. The bustling city-state of Singapore, which is located in Southeast Asia, is ranked 9th on the list of countries that are considered to be the safest in the world. Singapore is a country that is considered to be the safest in the world. Singapore, which is well known for its clean streets, efficient public transportation, and strict adherence to the rule of law, provides a secure environment in which to live, work, and explore. A high level of corruption is another thing that Singapore is well known for. It is true that this is the case for both the locals and the tourists who come to the area. The nation's constantly low crime rates, which are among the lowest in the world, are the result of a stringent approach to law enforcement and an emphasis on social cohesion. This is the source of the nation's consistently low crime rates. Because of the nation's dedication to maintaining social cohesion, this has come about. Singapore, a city-state, has further strengthened its position as a secure and dynamic global city as a result of its commitment to innovation, economic prosperity, and sustainable development. This commitment has allowed Singapore to further strengthen its position as a global city. There is currently a value of 1.34 for the Japan World Index. Japan is currently ranked 10th in the world in terms of safety, and one of the reasons for this ranking is that the country possesses a unique combination of time-honored traditions and cutting-edge technology. This is one of the reasons why Japan achieves this ranking. Exceptionally low crime rates, a well-behaved society, high standards of living, and the provision of highly effective healthcare are some of the characteristics that set this nation apart from others. Every one of them makes a contribution to the overall excellence of the nation. There are a wide range of international peacekeeping initiatives that the Japanese government is actively involved in, and it is also actively working to promote global harmony all over the world. A prime example of an urban environment that is both safe and productive is Tokyo, the bustling capital city of Japan. Tokyo is a city that is both safe and productive. It is a destination that captures the attention of millions of tourists who are looking for a place to travel that is not only tranquil but also abundant in many different cultural experiences. It is possible that their capacity to maintain peace and security is influenced by a number of factors, such as the presence of developed social systems, political stability, high living standards, and active participation in international peace initiatives. These factors make it possible for them to maintain peace and security. To add insult to injury, the presence of high living standards is a factor that contributes to this capability. Since the year 2024, they have continued to serve as models for other nations that have the objective of achieving peace and prosperity in their respective countries where they are located. Since then, these nations have been serving as examples for other nations to follow. As a result of the exceptional combination of cultural wealth, natural beauty, and social cohesion that these locations possess, they are extremely desirable for living, working, and visiting. Due to this, they are an excellent location for all three of them. This is the case because they are in possession of all of these things, which is the reason why this is the situation.